Hello everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 12. We're in Phoenix and we're flying to Bentonville on the 175 today, the X-Crafts. Yeah, I had a hard time picking a route for today. Quite a few came through my mind. I was thinking of flying the Flight Factor A320, but it's just not up to par, to be honest. I mean, I suppose I could fly it at some point, but there was ATC on the route. I was thinking of doing Syracuse to Atlanta. There was a lot of ATC, and I was like, if I fly that thing, I want to fly it without ATC or anything, because it's not that I don't know how to fly it, it's that I'm not sure if there's any bugs or whatever with it. But that's for some other time. So I scrapped the route and then came up with this one to do. So here we are. Take a screenshot from inside the terminal. This is a newly updated Phoenix scenery. It's the Mr. X, but some guy has updated it to be up to date. We took our screenshots there. You can clearly tell also here in a moment when I go show it what is original from Mr. X and what isn't. This terminal over here, Southwest Terminal, not at all the same standard. Same over here, but this one's sort of hidden. It looks better because I think the architecture over here is more like that anyway. But yeah, overall it's very good, of course, but I hope Mr. X can just update that new concourse, or that new pier that Southwest has. Alright, anyway, we're gonna go and get started. I believe we have everything ready to go.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
The gate is moving away from the airplane. The ground handling folks are leaving the airplane.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
We have all this on. We'll turn stair roll on. We'll turn the beacon light on. I'll connect to the CTAF here in just a second.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Something like that would be nice.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Alright, pushback is starting up. We'll start up engine number 2.
Sincere hope that you have a pleasant experience with us today.
radio, go there, com 1.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Start engine number 1.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected. Envoy fast bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next
Flight
time.
control
and have a
checks,
good
full
flight.
left, full right, full left, full right, full up, full down, full up, full down. Rudder, full left, full right, full left, full right. Excellent. Auto brake RTO, flaps 1. Hey, is that 120.9 or is Phoenix South Tower, which is the CTAF, and I have that set in. God, how is it so difficult? There we go. Alright, let's go. Did they cancel the flight out today? It kind of looks like they did. Well, whatever. Let's go. What is this head shaking thing here? I don't know. We can go and shut off the APU. God damn it. I'm trying to taxi while also looking. To see what happened to the real flight. God damn, what? Why is it so twitchy? I don't know. Maybe it was like that before. Feels a little weird though. American 1220. The fuck? American 1222 is at the wrong terminal over there. No, the flight, American 4165, it is flying. Oh, there it is. It's way ahead of me, though. For whatever reason, Flight Radar has it as NA. Why is it so twitchy? I do one tiny little correction on the tiller and the damn thing shoots off into who knows where. Get our landing light on and our strobe light. This thing is overpowered as hell. Good lord, it's taxiing fast. Yeah, we're almost an hour late now on our departure, but that's okay. We'll just say that our inbound aircraft was late, came in from somewhere in the east and had headwinds or something, I don't know. Thrust is at around 40%. Alright, there you go. There's takeoff thrust. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots now. Could have probably increased it a bit. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. flap 0. I'll see what the autopilot has to say about flying it. Alright, we're rocketing out of Phoenix right now. What did we say the optimal climb speed was for this? I think it was 270. It was 270 or 280. Last time I flew this thing, it was from Charleston to Washington. I flew it at 280. I feel like there's something off with the sounds, but I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. It's fine. Anyway, we'll let the damn thing, we'll let it climb. Hi Jeremy, how are you doing? You're doing great, that's good. It says 2.5 hours to Bentonville. I don't believe that, because I don't think it'll factor in the tailwind, just how strong it is, because it is strong today. my show? What do you mean? Am I sure about what? The fact that it hasn't calculated it right? I mean, we'll see. But there is a strong tailwind, that I'm sure about. You're just joking. Okay. I'm doing good. It is an E-jet. Climbing a bit slowly today, but it's probably at least slightly because of that tailwind. are flying to Bentonville today, which is the birthplace of Walmart. And I don't think there's anything else to say about the place. There's nothing there, actually. The distance is 840 miles. Should be done in 2 hours. And I'd say less than that, considering our ground speed's already almost at 500 and we're nowhere near cruise yet. We're taking our time getting up there. Turned all those off, yeah. Seatbelts can stay on, because for whatever reason, they keep them on here. Slightly concerned that the radio doesn't work, but whatever. Did all the ATC log off? Yes, they did, okay. I mean, I don't know if you'd say tiny. It is small, but I don't know about tiny. One of these days when I fly, or whenever X-Crafts updates their little Embraers, those things are tiny. Like, those things are genuinely tiny. Those in the CRJs, but the thing with the CRJs is sometimes they're just unflyable, and I don't understand it either. Like, one day you can fly it, it's fine. Next day the damn thing is completely unflyable, refuses to work with you. I don't know. Total autopilot failure. I think one time, but that's it. I don't remember what was wrong. I don't remember why it went, but I think it happened once. Yeah, on a 737. Oh, and then another thing, the flight factor, the A350, it has a bug for whatever reason where it's not a total autopilot failure, but you can't change the altitude. So if you want to descend, you have to turn off the autopilot and do it manually, and that happened once too. At least once. That's about it. But the flight factor one was just a complete bug. Like, I have no idea how it happens, or how it comes about. Can it still hold altitude? Yeah, it could hold altitude, you just couldn't change it. How long will you reach to your destination? I don't know, some 2 hours or so, less than that, I'd say. Yeah, this thing is saying an hour and a half now. Yeah. Hour and a half seems too fast, but then it's somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours. What's the worst bug you ever got? Oh, remember how I was just talking about the CRJs? Yeah, every now and then when I say they don't want to work with you, the biggest problem that they come up with is none of the flight controls work. Elevators, ailerons, the rudder works, but elevators and ailerons don't work. It happened once, pretty recently. I was taking off from Cleveland, and the reason why I didn't do my flight control checks, because they do, you can see it on the flight control checks, but the reason why I didn't do them is because better pushback didn't work either. I suppose the same bug kills better pushback as well, or something. So I manually moved the plane back, and then I started the engines and all that, and then I missed doing the flight control checks, kind of like how I missed turning on the auto brake last time because I was so focused on doing the other stuff, and then it's just me doing everything. So I took off, and then the damn ailerons didn't work or the elevators, and then I crashed. But there's no controller, so it was fine. Yeah, exactly. It's funny too. It's literally the one time I've never. That's the one time I didn't do the flight control check. I do it every time. It's ingrained in memory. When I'm pushing back, I do the flight control checks. But because the damn pushback didn't work, I forgot to do them because you know how it is when you have some muscle memory to do something at a certain time, and then when you're past that time, if you didn't do it, you're just not gonna do it. Yeah, exactly. You've seen it. It's happened. The difference is that they're better pushback. If it doesn't work, then they're not going anywhere. They don't have a teleportation system to move them. We have to switch over to Mach. '78's fine. I'm gonna go get my drink real quick. It'll be just 1 second. Alright, I'm back. We're almost at cruise now. We're doing 566. Which is insane for an E-jet. It is a pretty good example of the Swiss cheese principle. Alright, we're at 350. I'll increase to .79. And we can turn off the seatbelt sign. Even though it's a little bit bumpy, but it's okay. I want to fly the Dash 8 here soon. The seatbelt sign is modeled, isn't it? Yeah. Random failures enabled on SIBO. That just sounds like a catastrophe waiting to happen. There's a reason why I don't have failures on. Holy hell, we have a nice tailwind. A350 autopilot apparently stays on if double engine failure. That's surprising. It is an Airbus thing though. I don't know how they manage how they implemented that, but kudos to them. According to pilot on Quora, only A350, A320, A330 stays on if single engine failures though. Oh yeah, A3, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's newer technology, I suppose. Because even on the Boeings, it stays on with single engine failure. I forgot something. How is everything going to? It's going to good. Lower workload stuff. Not everyone's a glider pilot. Yeah. But everyone should be. there's no stars into Bentonville. There's only, well, I mean, we're just gonna come in and take the ILS and land. Makes our life easier, I suppose. Yeah, you would get vectored, but we don't have ATC, and, well, they might log on, but we'll see. Alright, good night, Jeremy. See you next time. That is a bit of a of a tight turn there. I'll probably vector myself, or we can just skip that Jeanette waypoint. Oh, we'll see when we get closer. There's no reason to worry about that yet. What the fuck is it doing? What is happening? X-Plane is doing one of those things where it might be a weather update, I don't know. It's strange, whatever. Well, I think it sorted itself out now. I hope, at least. What the fuck happened now? The fuck is that? That's strange. I'll just pretend like none of this is happening and just let it do its thing. Whoops. .79 I had it at. Just let it come back up. I don't know why it does that, but that's odd. We have 588 miles to go, so let's see. It says we'll be on the ground in an hour and a half still. Approximately. And that we have 583, 557 we're going. Yeah, we should. It's gonna be an hour 20 minutes, something like that, I'd say. But we are getting closer. We're flying. Well, we passed Albuquerque now. So we are flying pretty fast. There is some weather, not necessarily in Bentonville, but not too far from Bentonville, so we're gonna look at that as well once we get closer, but it shouldn't be too bad. It really is being very odd with this climbing, descending thing. I don't know. I'll just let it be. Alright, well, we're still continuing to make good progress, which is the most important thing. What's PNH? Amarillo, Panhandle, VOR. Panhandle, Kingfisher is IFI. And then Tulsa, of course. This is easy routing. Tiny bit of turbulence, but it's not too bad. We are making progress now. 465 miles. I look away and I look back every now and then. It looks nice down there. What are we over? We're near Amarillo. This is actually an area I've been to many times, so. And it does look like this, but I don't know what canyon that is. Or what river. Exactly where are we? We are east of Clovis and west of Amarillo. We just crossed the state line. Now there is a bit of a canyon there, yeah. That's nice. Do we see I-40 down there? Oh, yeah, we do. Now we should be flying over Amarillo. Oh yeah. We're gonna enter Fort Worth airspace, it looks like, but only slightly. We'll see. Alright. Well, since we're about to enter this guy's airspace, even though I don't think he's gonna have his contact in. But, it seems like a good time anyway. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in just a moment. And then, once we're done with that, I suppose we can start looking at descending. Well, not yet, but preparing for it. So yeah, I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I don't think anything has changed. I didn't get a contact me or anything. I will... Nah, I won't. I was gonna say, I will tune into his frequency to see if I can hear the guy, because I wasn't sure if that was working, but it should be working, so... Tailwinds at flight level 500? Well, I mean, that's pretty normal actually. There are tailwinds up there, but I'm pretty sure they're less than lower down. Usually. There's, yeah. I was about to say, there's someone coming right at me. Yeah, we aren't too far from top of descent, so I do suppose it'll be time to look into that here shortly. Hello.
How's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you?
What's wrong with that?
Hmm?
Why do you sound like that?
Oh, it's the new mic.
Oh, okay. I said you sound like a bitch, but
Well, I don't know.
Gotta bust your balls.
Does it sound better though?
No, it's clear. It's really clear.
Okay, good.
This is probably more like what you sound like face to face.
Probably.
You in you're on that side of the world?
Yes.
Nice. You liking it?
It's all right. But I mean, that's what I'd say if I was over there too. So take it as you will.
Nice. What time is it right now?
It's almost 9
Oh, okay.
p.m.
You're gonna be up for a little bit, or you're going to bed soon?
I'm probably gonna be up for a bit.
It's what day is it there? Monday? Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday. Yeah. You got school tomorrow?
I technically I think, but I'm not gonna go. We don't have any required classes, like like required to attend classes.
I'm surprised you're out doing college out there, cause like, is that gonna be like valid here in the States?
It's valid, but is it as valid? I don't know. We'll see.
So I'm surprised. Why would you do it there then?
Because it's free.
Yeah, but then to run the risk that you have to come here and do it again. Well, actually,
I
to be
won't.
honest, most places don't even need college degrees now. But
That, and then my dad has an education from here,
alright.
so if it worked for him, it'll work for me. It's I mean, it's the same. It's a master's or bachelor's. All of that's the same.
Nice.
Right. So I have got to get the weather information for Bentonville.
Oh shit, you're streaming.
I am. It's fine.
I came in here talking crazy.
Yeah, like why did you think I was in here all alone?
To be honest, I saw it. I didn't think twice.
Fair enough.
To be honest, I thought people got off.
Yeah,
People were
okay.
about to hop off, so I clicked on it really quick.
That makes sense too. Alright. The decision height's 200. Normally I'd put the barrow in, but the barrow's 1,470, and I'm not gonna type all that in, so 200 it is. Uh, 111.55. Course is 339.
A lot of stuff changed with me.
Really?
Yeah, I have a lot of updates for you. But we'll talk about that.
I was gonna say, could you at least say if you're working for the same company?
Well, yeah, yes, I still have my job at that company, but I'm on leave of absence right now.
I see.
You're gonna be on after stream, right?
Well, since you're here, then yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll talk about after stream.
Yeah, no worries. And I mean, I'm pretty close to the top of descent, so you won't have to wait too long.
Oh, good. Stuff in my face right now, anyway.
Hell yeah. We'll stick the auto brake to low. Actually, how long is the runway? It's long enough, but I'll just look at it. It's 8,800 feet. What a stupid airport. They have two runways right next to each other. It's just like Gatwick. Two runways are right next to each other. They're too close to use both.
You know what the Halal guy is? The restaurant?
The what restaurant?
The Halal guys.
No.
Oh.
I
You don't
think
have that in Texas?
no. That's probably a New York thing, or something in that area. What do they have?
You have any,
Like
you have any halal food
not
in Texas?
only like some local family-owned restaurant type stuff.
Whatever. But yeah, it's just halal food, like chicken over rice.
Yeah, like Middle Eastern
Gyros.
food, I guess.
That's what I'm eating right now. That's why I bring it up.
Because I was gonna say that in Texas, there's not too many people that would care,
I guess that's true.
and then the few people that do care, there's some one of them's gonna open up a shop for them. Alright, let's go into the tablet and do the landing performance. You know what plane I'm flying?
175.
Yep.
My X shit.
Hey, they're not that bad. But yeah. Wait, 63,570. We add about 3,000 pounds to that. We'll make it 66,500. Will be our landing weight. Full flaps, reverse, no icing, winds. I had them open. 040 at 7. Temperature 4. QNH 30.29. Compute. VRF 120, V approach 125. Sure, we'll put this in as well. 66,500. Winds 040 at 7. Alright, that's all plugged in now. How far are we from top of descent? We are about 40 miles.
Very weird route you do.
I know, that's why I'm doing it. But you know what's even weirder? If you go on flight radar, this plane, ever since it left the gate at Phoenix, has shown up as NA. No call sign or anything.
Oh, that happened the other day with an American.
I mean, like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but on flight aware, it shows up just fine as flight 4165.
Was the previous flight the same flight number?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Flight radar can't doesn't depict the difference sometimes.
Yeah, I guess. Last time around. Yeah, because flight radar doesn't show this flight as existing today. For yesterday, it shows it just fine. Is it Envoy 175? November 254, double November. It might have something to do with this registration. November 310, Juliet Zulu. According to flight radar, the thing hasn't flown in days. So it probably has something to do with that specific registration that's messing with it. But I will also say it kind of makes sense them doing this route. The Phoenix scenery got an update recently, and then the Bentonville got a new payware scenery recently as well. So kind of
Weird airport.
it
Scenery for
it is a weird airport. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, flight plan, of course. We don't have any alt restrictions. Nope. We don't even have a star. And the damn thing wants to descend like mad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. X-Craft still has to work on a few little things, clearly. But it's mostly a good plane. Yeah, I think it's got it now. It has some problems capturing the path, but otherwise it's pretty good. Now it's got it. No, yeah, it's got it. For whatever reason, the X-Craft likes to be just below the path. Or no, it's right on it now. Yeah, it's good. But in all of that commotion, I have to switch over to IAS. You know what we'll do? After Tulsa, we'll skip Janet and we'll go direct to the next waypoint. Actually, we can do that right now. It's fine. Oh, fuck. Flight plan, Lindsay. Stick that there. Activate. It really doesn't like doing directs like this. It just likes to go straight to a pink line, and it doesn't draw the pink line from the plane because it's too stupid to do that by itself. Whatever. Oh, look, it's Tulsa. What a great city, said no one ever.
Exactly.
There's a Southwest landing there right now. I'm sure his landing was a success.
The VNAV and LNAV are a little bit wonky.
Yeah, just a bit. It's when you change something is when it is a bit off, but otherwise it's fine. You know what I mean, right? If we change, if we start a descent, it gets confused, or if we do a direct, it gets confused. But if we just go from A to B without doing anything, it's fine. It might be my fault after all, doing something. That maybe there's a better way to do it, and then it won't confuse the plane. Because surely it can't be like this in real life, where you do.
No, it's not. It's not.
And the thing is, the X-Crafts is, I mean, it's pretty good nowadays. Now we have to make sure they'll actually turn here. Oh, okay, good, it is.
Where the fuck is Bentonville?
Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas. Got it.
You know the only reason why they have this flight is because Walmart's from there.
I don't see you on radar. Oh, there you are. Just skimmed over the top of Hollister.
I did slightly cut into his airspace, but the guy didn't ask me to contact him. And there's no reason to. I was in his airspace for 5 minutes. The very tippy top. I won't do that. Parolis.
And timeout.
Good job.
We'll do a minute.
30:29. Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh no. Now it's gonna descend like mad for a moment.
Everyone's like stuck to the roof, I think.
Yep. For like 2 seconds you should do it like one number at a time, changing the Q and H.
That's funny. You have to treat it like this.
I don't know why it's like that though.
Other than all that nonsense, though, does it like land?
No, no. Other than that, it's very good. Like, the only problems with this plane are changing phases, doing little changes. That's it. Otherwise, it's perfect.
Yes. Big boot. What?
You know what the thing with this plane is that I hate?
What?
It's this thing where if the light is off, that means the system is on.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that.
The guy that created Mustang has died.
The what?
The guy that created Mustang.
Oh. Well, that's sad. Turn on the landing lights. I like the huge winglets that this thing has.
They call them like extended winglets or something like that, right?
Yep, extended winglets.
It's weird because they're not vertical.
Yeah,
They're just extended out there and have like a 45-degree angle to them. That's weird.
yeah, 30, 45 degrees, something like that.
I wonder what engineer thought about that.
No one knows. I see that this thing doesn't, you know, decrease the rate of descent for 10,000 feet. Yeah, that's okay.
What, to like capture the speed properly, or?
Yeah.
It's coming back now, though. Never
Well,
mind.
that's because I. Well, yeah, it's coming back. It's fine. It's close enough. That being said, because of the turbulence, it's kind of undulating. It is great weather. Fantastic. What did it say the cloud base was? Let's see. or the ceiling. 4,400 feet it's overcast at. So we have a while to go. Visibility is excellent. That being said, we should break out before we turn final, so we should be good. And even if we didn't, we would still be good.
As good as good.
Yep. The problem with the turbulence is that I'm trying I'm trying my hardest to set the correct altitude, and it's not very easy with the scroll wheel.
The trick is to zoom all the way into the knob.
Yeah, that has to be the thing. But even then, it's still bumpy. In before Cat 3 Bravo. It's not Cat 3 Bravo. It's fine. We'll be fine. See, you can see the ground. Not from in the... Well, actually, yes, from in the cockpit. I'm worried about this turn here. It's a little bit sharp. We'll slow down a bit once we get close to it. And as we learned from last time, we have to do that in stages. It is really bumpy.
Not from the outside view.
Yeah, that's the thing. From the outside view, like, everything's perfectly smooth, nothing's going on. And then, well, now in the inside, it's back to normal. Well, I guess, you know what, I went outside view just as we broke out of the clouds, so I guess that's why it wasn't so bumpy anymore. I'll slow down to 200. We can get flaps to 1. Arm the spoilers? No. That's not arming them. No. They must be armed now. Thing is, it doesn't show. There's no way of knowing if they're armed. So that's the button that usually arms spoilers. So I hope it armed them this time. You know what?
Auto. Autopilot.
If I press this, it turns the autopilot back on.
That's funny.
I'll just do
Throttle.
that to get rid of the
Throttle.
throttle. Flaps 2. Oh, we're actually a little bit low on the height, so we'll just level out here. Lower the gear just to slow down a bit. This thing also goes overboard, adding 1 notch of flaps and the whole nose pitches up. Flaps are at 4. We'll put flaps 5. And we'll do full flaps. Yeah, hit the 2 button a couple times to make sure they're full.
$1,000. $500. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 2
Continue.
minimums.
At least the callouts are nice and loud in this thing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
The fuck? Reverse? There we go. We'll let it roll a little bit here. The rudder is pretty powerful on this thing, as is the tiller, as we saw in Phoenix. Oh my god. Alright, get rid of that. You use the autopilot to 200 feet. I mean, I usually don't do that. I usually do it to 2,000 feet, and then I hand fly from there. 1 hour and 50 minutes it took. Not too bad. Hello, Gerald Plays. How are you doing? We'll turn all those off and turn on the taxi lights. Turn on the APU as well. Have to scoot over a little bit. Auto brake can come off. I think it's gate A1 for me. That would be correct. Now we shall see from the chart where that actually is. Or not. How do you like the X-Plane 12 1.4 update? I find it no different than the X-Plane 12 1.3 update. No, but to be honest, I don't know. I don't know any of the changes that they do. None of them break the game, at least, so there's that. The X-Plane 12.1.0 update was good, but since then, I haven't noticed many differences. Alright. Why is this being so... Like, look, I do a little bit of movement with the tiller and the head shake thing goes wild. I don't know. That's weird. The fuck is this? The hell? So either the chart is wrong, or the scenery is wrong? Or the... No, it is to scale. I don't know. Our gate is Alpha 1, which is that one over there. Which means we turn right into here and then just park. Yeah, it's over there. What an odd gate. I forgot to turn off the strobe light. Is there a marshaller or anybody that's gonna help me with this whole coming into the gate thing? No? Is the SAM gonna connect to the plane? Is the next question. Because it connected in testing, so I don't know why it's not connecting now, but whatever. We'll shut down the engines. That will do. Ground handling, show control, thingy thing. Get these guys coming. Ground services, open the doors. Get the ground objects. It's very odd that the SAM won't connect now, but it connected earlier. I don't know. That guy's gonna drive through the terminal to get to me. Oh no, he's not. Well, the other guy is. The fucking gate connects just fine. I don't know what the hell the problem is. Connects perfectly. I will say though, this isn't the best gate for such a, I say big plane. It's not a very big plane, but still. It is one of the bigger planes that comes to this airport, I guess. Yes, Avioman, we are there. See? You know, Avioman, I was gonna fly to your neck of the woods today. Instead, I did this. The problem was that flight factor A320. It's surprisingly shit. Let's do this angle so you can't see that the catering truck is actually in the terminal. How, but on a serious, how is the catering truck in real life meant to, I guess they just don't use the forward catering truck. It did used to be top notch. The thing, whenever it got updated to 12, it just isn't anymore. That's enough of that. We'll close the doors and we'll run replays. Oh, before I do that, I have to get rid of this stuff. I'll disconnect from the network. I will end my flight on Sim Toolkit Pro. Usually in the REF there's only one catering truck per flight. Really? Well, yeah, for short haul flights, I guess. And definitely for regional flights. What else did I... Oh yeah, I have to get rid of these things. Alright. Now we can run the replays. And the gate, okay, hold on. SAM authorizing tool, edit jetway. There. Either cater from the front or the back of the plane, and the caterers will just move the carts in the aisles. Yeah, that makes sense, but you know what? Using 2 catering trucks would be more efficient. No, but that makes sense. Especially at that gate where you can barely fit the damn thing. I mean, you couldn't even fit the damn thing there. Also, the rudder didn't used to be so twitchy. And were the speed brakes not armed after all of that? No, they must have been, though. I don't know. Jeriel, do you know if there's any way to know if the speed brakes are armed? Does it show anywhere?
On the 175?
I mean, it's the same on the 175 and the 190, though, isn't it?
The 190, yeah, could be the same thing. I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think there's... Are they even armable, or do they just come up?
Well, that you could just figure out by looking at the lever and see if it has.
Yeah, that's true. That'd be quite some plane, wouldn't it? Doesn't even have armable speed brakes.
I mean, they automatically come up once the reverse. Because some airplanes have it where once the reverse is engaged, the speed brakes comes out. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. But what if reverse is in-op?
When you manually just deploy the speed brake.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work. The fuck is this?
Not really.
Okay, hold on. Let's go up here. Control 6. The rudder was a little bit more effective than I thought it was gonna be. You can see here clearly. I gave just pretty small amount of rudder in the thing. It came over. Oh no, Avioman, they fixed it. It is very good now, but as we saw earlier, there's still a small number of problems, particularly with LNAV and VNAV when changing states or doing direct twos or stuff like that. It's very little things that are weird, but it's probably my fault. I'm probably doing something just a little bit wrong. Or something that obviously real pilots would know about if this is how it actually behaves in real life, but I don't know. It's quite good though. Yes, I am. Real pilots like the Combra Tatashi Paul. The Combra Tatashi Paul, man. He's the best pilot I know. Alright, that's gonna do it for this stream. Thanks to everyone who came. I don't know when the next stream will be. I say this every single time, but it never gets old. I hope to stream tomorrow, but I can't promise it. But I'll see you guys next time, whenever the next time is. Hopefully tomorrow. At least hopefully this week at some point. But yeah, that'll do it for this stream. I hope to see you guys next time.